Kid Rock was in his own bar located in downtown Nashville and insisted that he was not a racist and bashed Oprah, Joy Behar, and Kathy Gifford.
In other entertainment news, because apparently nobody in the entertainment world is doing anything to report, Kid Rock is refusing to apologize for his drunken rant where he attacked Oprah Winfrey and Joy Behar at his Nashville honky-tonk bar in 2019.
Man, it really is slow in entertainment news. We're talking about a Kid Rock drunken rant from 3 years ago. He's had 87 of those in the past 3 years?
Kid Rock said, "A drunken man's words are a sober man's thoughts. I own what I said." The rapper, whose real name is Robert James Ritchie, told Tucker Carlson during a recent episode of Tucker Carlson Originals. The episode, if you can find Tucker Carlson Originals, is called Life of a Rock Star. Okay, all right.
I knew you were going to take offense to that.
We're calling Kid Rock a rock star now? I mean, 2002, yeah. 2022, we're calling him a rock star?
Oh, in the same way that I guess Motley Crue is still rock stars.
Yeah, but Motley Crue is actually playing arenas. Kid Rock is doing Trump rallies and, the 7 p.m. stage at the Red State Fair where Marjorie Taylor Greene's the keynote speaker later on that night, giving away a gun.
He was in the butt rock era, right? That's kind of when his fame.
But Kid Rock has done every genre of music over 30 years, because when he first got started in the 90s, he was like a street white rapper, pretty good too. Then he came out with the new metal stuff for all you, John and I have talked about this. For all you, I don't like Kid Rock. I don't like his politics. I don't like the way I think he's a buffoon. I don't like the way he dresses. He just drips Chad energy all day long. But ball with the ball, the bang, that's a banger, dude.
Yeah,
my name is Kid. That's a banger.
Yeah. And anybody who says different is lying. I mean, it's the same thing with Nookie and Limp Bizkit, right? Does it have this deep meaning? No. Does it make sense? No. But does it really need to? It's just a banger, dude.
Look. All you little liberals out there, I'm with you. But you got to be honest with yourself and honest with me. When you in the car and ball with the ball, the bang, diggy, diggy comes on the radio, you're turning it up and you playing some air drums. You know it.
What radio station are you listening to that ball with the ball comes on, though?
Oh, Octane on Sirius XM, where
right.
butt rock lives. I mean, if John Clark could sponsor a radio station, it would be Octane on Sirius XM. Because I like to play this game. I like to play this game where on my Sirius XM, I like to listen to a different channel every day. So I'll listen to 60s, or I'll listen to the 70s. I'll listen to Octane. I'll listen to Faction Punk. Because then I'll just oh man, what a great song. That's how I actually heard Nookie on there one day and I was like, this song still slays. You can say what you want, but like you said, you can say what you want about Limp Bizkit, but I mean, Rollin' by Limp Bizkit, dude, who isn't in their car listening to that and rolling? Roll. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm not cool. I'm not punk, because I think Limp Bizkit wrote some cool songs Don't Hang Out With Me. But Kid Rock, he did that. And then he went and did the Southern rock thing. Then he did the duet with Sheryl Crow, the Picture song. Do you know how many times, this is I was even before I was married, that song was really popular. And you go to karaoke bars, as I do, and you get a couple up there singing that Picture song, the Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow song. And it's a couple. The song is about breaking up.
I know.
And you got a couple up there on karaoke, I put your picture away,
Sat down and cried today.
And now I think he's back to doing, I don't even know what he's doing now. I just know that it's like,
He's appearing on Tucker Carlson. That's what he's doing.
I was going to say, if you're a Trump fan, you got a Kid Rock shirt these days. Like I mean, hey, don't care what he says about girls and all this stuff. Like he likes Trump, so we're going with it. But lastly, in this article, raving awesome story about Kid Rock, he says, I was trying to go after Kathy Griffin, for holding up the Trump severed head thing that she did a few years back. Mm-hmm. But he says, I was so out of it, I'm like, F Kathy Lee Gifford. And then he says, when it came, all right, he's dripping in confidence, and I do appreciate this. He said, when it comes back on TMZ or whatever a few weeks later, I'm like, oh man, I like Kathy Lee Gifford. We've been kind of friendly throughout the years. Now I feel a little bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's an idea, kid. Maybe don't drink so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's incredible. We've all been there, Kid Rock. We've all been there. Don't worry about it.
John, why don't you tell us about the time that you were so drunk that you got up on stage and you just bashed somebody that was really a friend of yours?
So I've never been drunk, all right, and I don't drink. I've never drank, never had a drop of alcohol in my life. But I have, however, been so tired and so just ready to give up on humanity at a certain point that I have said some very unfortunate things out loud to other people and potentially in a friend group. So, yeah, it's just one of those things where, Kathy Lee Gifford, Kathy Griffin, you could be forgiven for making that mistake, I think.
And what are your opinions on Oprah Winfrey and Joy Behar?
I don't like either one of them. Either one of them. I think Oprah is so disconnected from reality that it's not even funny at this point. I think, she was relatable for a while, as a daytime host, but yeah, she's just really disconnected from reality. And then Joy Behar's I got no use for her. Her opinions are garbage. She's just loud and obnoxious, and I don't even know how she has a platform, to be honest with you.
Do you know Kid Rock has a Big A honky tonk and rock and roll steakhouse in Nashville?
What?
Yeah. It's Kid Rock's Big A honky tonk and rock and roll steakhouse. During the lockdown, the mayor of Nashville made them close for COVID restrictions, and he reopened.
Of course he did.
And when the reporter asked him why was he reopening, he said, "My name is Kid."